Just like how people said Barkley was gonna just come out and just be a star. Aren't you?
You talking about a first round draft pick, bro?
But how many have been a bust though?
Nah, but
It's been a
see,
lot.
it has been a lot. But you talking about a first round draft pick
Okay,
with a
so
with
you're gonna waste one of your first pick on Barkley, not knowing what he's gonna do.
Everybody did it with
yes,
Zeke last
because
year.
he's a first round draft pick.
Everybody did it with Zeke last year, bro.
Yeah, nobody know where James Conner came from. I just did the research. I was like, okay, well, my last rounds, I'm like, all right, well,
Man, I
I'm
saw
gonna
his
take a
story
chance
on
on
Sports
somebody.
Center. I know his life story, man.
See, now if you saw the Sports Center story, I can understand what you're saying because the story did make you believe in him. I saw the story and I was like, you know what? I like that guy. That's
I
a
seen the
stand up
story too.
guy.
He got a heart, like
No,
me.
and he does, but I don't get fantasy points off heart. I look, I ain't even being funny. But I seen it, and I was like, okay, I did have a newfound respect for this man, but that didn't mean that I was gonna draft him earlier than what he needed.
True. All right, look, we argue all day about what Tony would have did in the draft that he didn't do, but wanted to do, but should have did, but ain't do it, and that's why he losing. But let's talk about some shit that happened today.
Ooh, boy. Ooh.
Listen, Ty Montgomery. It's another guy who shouldn't be on your squad, and not because of what happened this week. I don't know if people are looking at him or anything like that, but he ain't been relevant fantasy wise all year.
Well, it's not that. It's because they have fucking 3 running backs that they don't stay consistent with just one.
Exactly. And Ty Montgomery is supposed to be this utility player that does it all. Sometimes he line up as a wide receiver. Sometimes he line up as running back. All of that stuff. I only bring Ty Montgomery up to give you the idea of the type of player and the injury that just happened in Texas where this same type of guy is about to start touching the ball. Is this a good waiver wire pickup? You're talking about Taylor Irvin for Houston. Will Fuller just went down. He gonna be out for who knows how long. Cootie's already down. He might come back next week or the week after. The only other wide receiver is this running back / wide receiver Taylor Irvin, who may get touches opposite of DeAndre Hopkins now.
I think that you grab him if you're in a 12-man league, and that's only if I wouldn't draft him.
Yeah,
Like he ain't did nothing. Again, now we back to the original argument. Like just because he's starting, I don't know enough about him to snatch him up. Now I'll probably give him this Sunday. I'll put him on my watch list, and I'll check and I'll see what performance he put forth this Sunday. But
Right.
I ain't just going out and drafting him because he's gonna get more reps.
I'm gonna tell you why I agree with you on that, because I picked up Martavis Bryant again for the second time.
Oh God.
After Cooper, after he got traded, I picked him up because I thought he was gonna get some, at least 2 or 3 catches. He got 0.
No looks.
I could tell from your fantasy that you run back to your exes. I picked him up for the second time, hoping it was gonna be different.
But see, I was going off what you said. I was going off. I knew that he can catch the ball. He should get more balls now the star's gone. But the shit didn't happen.
Wait, I'm too busy insulting you, bro. Who are we even talking about right now?
Martavis Bryant for Oakland.
That's not a bad pickup because Amari Cooper is leaving.
Yeah, but he's
He
gone.
got 0
But this
catches
nigga has
week.
0 catches, and the whole team, even the backup tight ends were catching. Everybody was catching except this nigga.
Yo, I told you he was catfish in week 2. I think it was week 2. I was like, don't fuck with
I
Martavis
understand,
Bryant.
but I thought the nigga was at least going to catch one.
Nah.
Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you saw the whole thing play out in Pittsburgh, and now...
Like, nigga, I'm running back to the depth chart like, this nigga still didn't catch shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. No, I actually... I thought for a brief moment that Gruden was going to use Martavis Bryant to stretch the field and he might get some catches. Clearly, I was wrong. I was clearly wrong, and I think the week after, the next week, I was like, yeah, forget this guy. He's still the same bum he was in Pittsburgh.
Here's what I learned from fantasy.
I tell you this: if you was that desperate to pick up Martavis Bryant, then go ahead and Brandon LaFell should be available. No, because he's in Oakland, and the touches that you thought Martavis Bryant or the targets that you thought Martavis Bryant was going to get Brandon LaFell picked up. Now, he only got 4 targets, but he caught 3 of them, 39 yards and a touchdown.
Well,
But
somebody
it's
got to
more
emerge.
targets than what Martavius Bryant seen.
Yeah, somebody got to come out there.
Well, like I said, I wasn't desperate. I just thought I was going to, outsmart the system or something. I thought I was just
trying to get the scoop.
I thought I was just being a smart guy, and I wasn't. I was wrong.
He's trying to get the scoop. He thought he had the inside track.
I thought I was going to come on today, be talking shit, but it
I told
backfired.
you, players are getting notifications like T-Money just picked you up. Martavius Bryant told Derek Carr in the huddle, like, don't even throw it my way, dog.
Think T-Money just picked me up. Yeah, I just got the notification on my phone, bro. You can't. We throwing it over here. Dang, man. It's messed up.
So,
but
receivers that should be out there on the waiver wire right now that I'm personally looking at would be
Javon Curse.
Whoa, hell no.
No.
That nigga hasn't done shit.
What are you talking about?
That nigga hasn't done shit.
Jermaine Curse from the Jets.
Yes, that nigga hasn't done shit.
We talking about
Jermaine,
deep.
Jerron.
We talking about deep 12-man league. 12-man leagues if you're desperate.
This nigga had one good game.
Yeah, I'm not telling you he gonna blow up for you. I'm telling you he may get you
Nigga,
5 to 8 points if you need
shit,
it.
man.
It's too many. Nah,
It's not.
I think it's other.
That ain't shit.
Okay, name somebody who's gonna get me 8 or better.
I say DJ Moore is still out there.
DJ Moore is not out there. I mean, if he is out there, grab him up, but he ain't out there on our league.
Antonio Callaway. DJ Moore is actually available, and he's only 16% owned in Yahoo. Only 16% of all of Yahoo owns DJ Moore.
I would take Chris Hogan again before I take fucking Curse.
All right. DJ Moore is a good pickup.
Antonio Callaway.
Callaway
He's only
definitely.
available in 14% of Yahoo fantasy leagues.
Christian Kirk, Arizona. Or are we
give you-
done with Arizona? All Arizona.
Oh my! All Arizona, all Jaguars, all Buffalo.
Sometimes you gotta swear off whole teams.
Arizona, I'm not going to say that because the old running back from Jacksonville just took over as offensive coordinator, and Arizona was moving the ball. I can't think of my man name, the short running back.
That took over for Arizona.
Yeah, well, he's on the coaching staff, and now he's the offensive coordinator. He took over for the play calling.
Well, actually, you talking about that quarterback? What's his name?
Nah, the running back.
I thought he was a quarterback.
A running back from Ellington?
No.
No, he used to play for.
He used to play for Jaguars.
Oh, for the
Leftwich.
Byron Leftwich?
Byron Leftwich was the quarterback.
Yeah, he's the offensive coordinator now.
In Arizona?
Okay. It's
Yeah.
Leftwich. Okay.
Wow. I didn't know that. He just don't sound like he should be in football ever.
I mean, he was decent when he was playing.
No, he wasn't.
He was decent.
No, he wasn't. Byron Leftwich was not good.
I remember playing a couple Madden games with him and doing all
Losing.
that.
Goodwin from San Francisco, he's still out there.
Man, he's not doing nothing. He had that one breakout game too.
D.D. Westbrook on my waiver wire. He had a bad game last week. You know who didn't have a bad game? Anybody?
Who's that? Who's that? I know you was waiting on a response. I'm a humor you. Yeah.
See, I wasn't gonna give it to him, but I guess you're gonna let him have it. So let him have it.
Dante Moncrief.
Oh my god.
My back pocket player from week 4, I believe.
I see your Dante Moncrief, and I'll raise you a David Moore out in Seattle, who's only 4% owned in all of Yahoo.
Okay.
4 targets, caught all 4 targets, 97 yards and a touchdown.
Hey, you know who's a sleeper? I don't know how to pronounce his name right, but that guy from I think his name
sound
is
it out.
Marquez. The nigga
Sound it out and then blend the words together.
Marquez Vandelis Gaslaklis. He's from Green Bay.
Tight end?
No,
Wait,
that wide he's a rookie.
Who you talking about?
That nigga, that wide receiver that caught a touchdown in Green Bay on
What's his
Sunday.
name?
I think his name is Marquez.
Marquez plus Clyde.
What's his last name? What's his last name?
Oh, man. He don't know.
I don't know.
How you spell Marquez?
I was trying to get him to say that shit again.
It's like Marquez.
Marquez Valdez Scantling.
Yeah. Now that nigga's a sleeper.
I can see it. He only had 2 receptions though.
I understand, but look at the points though. When he catches deep balls.
A sleeper is somebody who is gonna be consistent though.
Yes, but like the last few games, the nigga had 19, 15. They had a bye, then he came back with 16.
Okay.
I kind of agree with you, but he's a wide receiver though.
I thought that's what we were talking about.
He a wide receiver.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, wide receivers.
Oh, I thought you said tight end.
I think you called him a tight end.
Okay.
It's all good.
My bad.
You called him a lot of things.
Okay.
You called him.
but it's man, you called him a lot of things, but the name his mother gave him. But no, I would actually agree, T Money. So he got 5 targets, caught 2 of them, 45 yards and a touchdown. But I put Green Bay receivers right there with fucking New England, man.
Anybody can get it.
You just never know.
Anybody can get it. Yeah, like I looked at him too. He's actually on my watch list. And since we talking about opportunities, I got somebody, a name that I'm not sure if a lot of people is going to be familiar with. Elijah McGuire, the running back for the New York Jets. Whoa. So he was, yeah.
Bilal Powell went down. They brought him up.
Exactly. Well, he was on the injured reserve, and then this is as soon as he was eligible, he's been practicing, so he might get some touches this week. And if you're in a deep league, you may grab him. So you're talking about running backs. This is a running back that you probably would want to take a chance on because of the opportunities that he's going to get. But the downside is he's playing for the Jets. So
he is, but he's gonna get a good amount of touches. They split back like 50-50 in New York in the Jets. I don't know why. That's just a game plan. Where they really gonna split 50-50. You play this series, this guy gonna play this next series, the whole series, no matter how long it take. You get the next series, the whole series, no matter how long it takes. Like I don't know where they came up with that game plan. It's a good one though. I mean.
Nah, yeah, I mean, I'm not knocking it. I mean, from a fantasy standpoint, so it would make sense to pick them up if you need a running back.
Hey, can I ask you this though? Like, I'm going back to the running backs. Like, okay, with Miami, would you take Frank Gore or Drake?
I would take if both of them was on the waiver wire right now.
Yeah.
I'll probably take Kenyon Drake.
Me too. I definitely have to take him if I could.
But he gets less touches though.
He does get less touches, but he does more with his touches. Every time they give Gore the ball, he might get more touches, but they only want one thing from him: pound the ball up the middle.
Yeah. So it's not even that. It's not even the amount of touches that come into play for me, just because of the fact that he's a change of pace back. So he's the equivalent of if LeGarrette Blount was getting that many touches between him and Kerryon Johnson. I'm going with Kerryon all day because of the big play opportunities.
Yeah, man.
Now your boy will probably, and I can't even say that from watching that Chicago game a couple weeks back or 2 weeks ago, when I thought that they should, when Kenyon Drake fumbled on the goal line and then started crying on the sideline. Yeah, I was like, yo, they should have just, why didn't you just give Frank Gore the ball?
That's when they were supposed to pound him up the middle. I don't, that threw me off too.
Yeah, so you would think that goal line touches, Frank Gore is getting it. But, I mean, after seeing that game, and then they got so much confidence in this kid because they turned right back around and fed him that ball.
They let him make it up for him.
That's why I'm rolling with, that's why I will roll with King.
They're dealing with him the right way. They're really trying to build him up to be the guy. No questions asked, putting their confidence behind him and everything. So I would go that way. You can see that from the way that they treat him, especially off of that situation.
Yeah, because it seemed like he was talking with that towel over his head.
He was.
And I seen his shoulder jerk like 3 times. And I knew that's when he was like in the middle of talking. And I was like, yo, he's really hurt about that fumble. And he should be. Because
that could have lost him the game, for real.
It could have. And I mean, I wouldn't even blame the head coach if he went